HugS' clickbait has just gone way too far. Ah! Sounds like grossly dishonest. Credit carding Hugo's ass crack with a chessboard? What the hell does this have to do with the video? Oh, what? How the fuck did Hugo get here? What's the connection? I thought he was retiring from Smash. What is this? Yeah, am I retiring? Maybe. Check out the YouTube. This is announcement time, guys. People have been wondering about my future, and I think it's time to say that I'm going to become a grandmaster in chess. That's what you guys were wondering, right? No, I'm gonna be a chess grandmaster. Oh, retiring from Melee? No, fuck no, I'm not retiring from Melee. Why would I do that? No, real talk though. But I'm not retired. I will say when I'm retired. Yeah, I think I would. I think I would announce it. But the thing about me is that I love Melee so much that even if I'm tired of it, I can't promise that I'm done with it. And if I say I'm retired, it's gonna suck if I want to play again. I don't want to be that person that says they retire and they just keep coming back. I think that's whack. If I say I retire, then I don't pick up the sticks anymore. Friendlies at tournaments maybe, but I don't enter things. So I wouldn't want to say it because there's always the chance that I want to come back. Like, I've left the game multiple times in my career and I've always come back because I always love it. Some part of me is missing. I'm like Batman in The Dark Knight Returns. Not the one, not Christopher Nolan. I'm talking about the comics. You know, 10 years he gets out the game and then he realized the Batman is still inside him. The Melee is still inside me. It keeps calling my name. It haunts me. It's in my dreams. It's in my nightmares. It can't let me go. Competition is easy. I'm kidding when I say it's easy. Competition is, look, I want to win the thing, so I'm going to be better at practicing the thing. And then hopefully I win the thing, and that's competing. Now, the difficulty is in finding the better practice, performing, all that stuff. But the path to success in competing is pretty straightforward. If you don't practice, if you don't grind, if you don't work on your weaknesses and improve your strengths and all that, then you're just not going to succeed. Whereas with content, it's like, what the fuck do you even begin to do? I'm not very interested in online events. I just straight up don't have too much of that in me right now. And I figure the pandemic's a great time for me to work on my content. I want to blow that up this year. So that's my main focus. And if there are not live events, I'm really not that interested. I was one of 3 original Smash streamers. It was me, Mango, and Alex. Like, we were the 3 people. That's it. When I started doing YouTube, I was thinking, okay, I need topics when I stream. I need to think in terms of making YouTube videos. I've thought about like getting into like worldly topics, but that's a little hard, right? I don't think I could start a stream saying like talking about the economy, talking about Logan Paul. I don't fucking care about Logan Paul, right? But that's what people do, like talking streamers and shit. I'm just not in tune with that world very much. But there are some worldly topics that I should talk about too. React vids. No, those are cool. I like doing react vids, but there's not always things to react to that I actually care about. I think reaction is the end goal sustainability thing. Like when you just are just dead on other content, you're like, oh, fuck it, I'll just react today. That's great. I don't think that's ever going to be my main source of content, but I'm definitely going to thrive on it when I'm out of ideas. Now, there's a chance where I eventually just don't like content creation, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't give up on anything that I want to do. So I'm gonna fail as many times as I need to before I finally figure it out. Blur, oh, you're back. Do you remember at Gods and Gatekeepers, the Melee was so good that we actually held hands? Do you remember that? We didn't talk about it, right? It just kind of happened. Like our hands just kind of, like we kind of just made eye contact and then we just held hands throughout the rest of the set. The Melee was so good. Yeah, they do it in every movie. Yeah. All right, I'm just imagining a movie, like a science fiction movie, where you're out on a hill and the aliens finally show up. And the door to the spaceship opens. And then you see these shadowy figures coming out, and it's the aliens. And you've been waiting for this moment your whole life, and you're standing next to someone, and you look at them, and then you hold hands because you're going through a life-changing experience. You have to hold hands when the aliens come through, but that's not how it works in real life. In real life, you hold hands when the Melee comes through. You know, I'm going to actually start campaigning for people to hold hands during Melee top 8s. If you know them, with consent. A world-changing experience. That was Melee during Gods and Gatekeepers. Those games were so good. Blur and I, witnessing a world-changing event, held hands. Just hold hands, bro. I hope it becomes a thing. You just hold hands during the sickest Melee sets with your homies. That's crazy. I only hold hands during HugS sets. It's the way it should be. And then when you cheer together, you raised your hands. It's gonna be great. Oh, and am I serious about the whole chess DM deal? No. I'm not a... I would like to be a grandmaster, but unfortunately, I know what it takes to know life a specific game, and that would mean that I'd have to drop everything. And I'm not really at a point where I could drop everything to grandmaster chess. I'm not kidding. I am very interested in going to a live tournament, and possibly I would love a title. I will be happy with master. I would be happy with master, but it's not really going to be about the title. It's going to be about getting better, and then the title just comes. But I think I could do something like that for sure. I think I could get a title. Would I focus on that this year? I'm going to keep playing chess. I still grind it off stream. So if I start getting good like that, then I'll get master maybe. Why are you laughing, Blur? Are you laughing because master is so out of reach and I'm acting like it's just a casual thing I could get? Well, you and I are built different, Blur. That's how my brain works. Maybe you need to think about how yours works. Are you a true competitor if you don't look at it the way I do? I got it completely wrong. Blur was making fun of me because I didn't have the title right. Yeah, it's like wrestling. I'm actually taking his title. If you guys didn't know, chess is actually like wrestling. You challenge the current master or the current title holder, and then you challenge them to a match, and if you win, you take their title. Actually how it works. Yeah, you beat them with the chessboard, and you have gimmicks, right? Like I do like an eye gouge with the rooks. Like I pretend to push it into their eyes and they go, ah! But it's fake, it's not real. He's actually like guarding his eyes by holding his fingers over his eyes and he's pretending it hurts. But that's my signature move. Rook stab. Blur's signature move for his chess title matches is he credit cards you with the chessboard. You know what credit carding is? It's when you slide your finger through someone's ass crack and then you yell credit card at them. Something you did back in elementary school. Blur does that, but with the chessboard. So like it kind of hurts. You're like, ah, it's like uncomfortable. It's really weird though. Blur's kind of like the mankind of chess wrestling. Yeah, he's kind of the weirdo with the sock and he just credit cards you with the chessboard. Now, I'm not saying I did that in elementary school. I'm saying some people would do that, or some people would just talk about doing that, but they wouldn't do it. It's just like the joke. Like they created this thing that no one actually does. Like the Dirty Sanchez, you know? I'm not going to tell you what that means, but no one actually does the Dirty Sanchez. You know how hard it is to jump through so many tangents that you end up talking about Blur credit carding you with a chessboard in your ass crack? That takes a lot of effort. And I'll do more of this. I think this is dope. Oh man, remember when people used to think that I streamed like this because I was drunk? And I told them, no, I'm kind of like this sober too, man. My new editor, I don't think he's familiar with this angle of my content. I'm gonna be like, yo, check out this stream. We're gonna make a YouTube video out of it. I'm just talking, it's gonna be cool. He's like, oh, okay, that sounds good. And then he's gonna get to the part where I talk about Blur credit carding someone's ass with the chessboard. And he's just gonna be like, Hugo, what the fuck am I doing with this? What do I title this video? I'm gonna say, bro, what do you mean? The title's gonna be The Crimson Blur credit cards my ass crack with the chessboard. That's the title. Do I need to explain how the thumbnail is gonna work? Do your job. I would click that video. I would hella click that video. I'd be like, what the fuck? It's gone off the deep end. I'm gonna be a just talking streamer, but on Melee. I'm gonna always be in the Melee directory, but I'm not gonna talk about Melee. Just got here, what's the context? Dude, peek up. There's no way I'm explaining. It's just not possible. I would love to, but it's just not possible.